Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and this is StoneBlock. Everyone's had a dash day. I'm having a pretty good one myself. And, in between episodes, I did a fair amount of stuff. So let's kind of take a look, see what I did here. Yeah, I kind of move on with this, man. I want to get into the Infinity Catalyst today. That is definitely my goal. But yeah, I did go ahead and create another dimension here. So I have this dimension. It is, what is it? It's something weird. I want to say Jewel Block, but it's not. It's, let's go to Jewel. Silky Block of Jewel. That's what it's called. It's an item from Tinkers. It has a little more EMC than Emerald did. You can actually create a dimension out of it. So that is pretty cool. So we have a whole bunch of Silky Block of Jewel here. And I did set up a builder. I did all that jazz. And I got it done. So it looks like it's doing a better job than the Emerald. So it actually has about 5 billion more EMC per kind of stack over the Emerald. So yeah, same amount of power, which is pretty cool. You can kind of look up the blocks too. So you can go to like block of... You'll see here, you got different blocks that you can do. People were telling me to do things like cobblestone. So you can do cobblestone, but you can't do the compressed one. So yeah, can't do that. Same as red matter. You can kind of search through here and kind of see which blocks you can use. Someone told me about this one here, the Silky Jewel, so I went ahead of that. And seems like it's working pretty well, actually. We're getting EMC quite a bit faster than the Emerald ones. I also switched this up here. So in here, we got octuple compressed sugarcane. I know that sounds crazy, but it is definitely a thing. Tiny Progressions adds octuple compressed sugarcane and netherrack, I think. And this one has a lot of EMC, though. It's actually ridiculous. Each one of these blocks has 1,377,000,000 EMC on it. Seems like a really good kind of item for... Because these things are basically EMC batteries, right? And yeah, you just kind of make big stacks of EMC and move them around as you need to. And it works pretty good, man. I think pretty good block there. Someone told me about that as well, and I was like, wow, that's fantastic. You guys know all the tricks. But I'm going to go ahead and grab these. And we're probably going to redo this setup here before we get into anything else. Just kind of get it done. And, oh, I didn't mean to change that filter there. I guess it doesn't even matter realistically. Because I'm pulling out the blocks. And I'm going to be changing this whole setup. So I'll just go ahead and kind of turn these all off for right now. And we need to go make the upgraded versions of these, the MK2s. I'm going to want it for the singularities anyway. So anyway, kind of do that as well. Anyway, boom. Yeah, we need to get in singularities here. That's definitely going to be a thing today. I guess also the other thing I did here was I kind of set up a few more extreme crafting tables. I have this. This is what I have when I actually have for the Infinity Catalyst now. So if you go to Infin, these are the items that we already have. So kind of check that out here. So we need to get into the Ultimate Stew. We're going to have to get in Cosmic Meatballs. The Ender's Pearl, I actually straight up crafted that. It's just on one of the other crafting tables there. The record was just a record, just kind of crafted with itself. You get 8 of those. And then we have to do all of these singularities. So there's, I think, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. So yeah, that was definitely something we have to get to. Right here, these are for the Neutronium Compressor. This is the recipe. I just wanted to show it. I did set up, well, I thought I set up 8 of them. Messed it up. I need some redstone. Probably grab 2 blocks of that. And then some neutronium. Probably need a block of that as well. Looked like I was missing one of those in the center. And then we'll have 8. Why did I do 8? No particular reason other than I had 8 spaces and where I wanted to put it. Anyway, they are pretty expensive though. They took, what is it? I think it was, I can see here. It was a ton of neutronium. Was that 9? And that's what? 7, 8, 16 plus 9. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's what, 25 units of neutronium. We have about 700 now, so I'm not too worried. This recipe here is actually set up for... What is this one? This one is for the Cosmic Meatballs. We're going to have to get to that in a bit. These are my pearls here, my Endless Pearls. We need 2 of those, so I went ahead and just kind of set up the recipe for 2. It was a small enough recipe that I was able to just shift-click it in, which was nice. But if you go to use on them, you need them for the Singularity and for the Tome of Knowledge. So yeah, I figured just get both of them done now. Then I could just drop off that one, right? Also, I should drop this off. You'll see that that right there is 88 billion EMC in a stack, which is pretty crazy and pretty neat. This is what we have out of the stew. I still need quite a few things from the stew. We're probably going to have to go to get a Pam's Market and buy all the seeds in a bit. That's fine. I guess the first thing we'll do before we do anything is I want to fix that. Let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to need a couple things though. Let's go ahead and grab a condenser. I'm going to grab, not furnaces, we're going to want some dark matter blocks, 3 of them. Red matter furnace, grab that. What were the other items? It was, oh yeah, it was in here. It was the MK3 energy collector. Let's grab that. And I think antimatter relay, so grab one of them. And did a couple quantum storage. I think that was the recipe. So we'll kind of go set that up. We have to run that through Draconic, so we'll go kind of get that set up right here. And pop that off. Hopefully I have the recipe right. I think I'm right. Anyway, I looked it up before I started the pack here. Gotta do that, and ooh, not that. Get you there. Okay. So yeah, these ones are better. They're faster, for one thing. They're way faster. Did I really get redstone furnaces? I'm such a derp. Anyway, not redstone furnaces. Those are red matter furnaces. Actually, before I switched over to the sugarcane, it's what I was using for stacks EMC because they're 10 million per. Anyway, we'll do that. And it's red matter blocks. Let's grab, how many of these I want? Just 3, right? There we go. And yeah, I was using those for stacks of EMC, which worked pretty well until someone told me about the sugarcane. I was just like, man, that's genius. Anyway, let's do that, and that. Go ahead and grab our 2 quantums. And then probably move on here. There we go. Click start. Probably speed that up. And this should be a quest here, actually. We should be able to grab that one. Get a quest. I want that on my toolbar. That's pretty cool. Get out of there. See what we get here. Come on, give me a Skullfire sword. I'm never going to get it. And people keep saying you can craft Skullfire sword, but when you craft it, you don't get all the enchantments on it. It has like ridiculous enchantments on it. Like level 25 looting and stuff like that. But anyway, we've got our MK2 condenser. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of those. That'll work. Drop you off. And I didn't teach it this, did I? Can you teach it this? Oh yeah, you can't. That's where I had craft 8. That makes sense. What we're going to do is, like I said, just change the setup here. So these are done. These are done. I'm making sure these are all empty. Oh, I have a bunch of EMC in there. Damn, we're going to kind of clear these out. Redo them. Make them a little more clean, I should say. Because I totally did kind of make them a mess when I set them up here. I shouldn't have set them up like this. Mostly with the translocators, I didn't really put them in a kind of efficient way. But we can easily fix that. I need that 1 piece of cobblestone. Grab you. Probably pop you down. And then we're just going to set these in the wall here, probably. Probably something like that. Probably go too deep. Maybe just something like that. Probably do that right here as well. This will work. And this will be much, much cleaner. So we'll put the emerald one here. Block a silky jewel there. And then grab some of these energy condensers. And just kind of pump them all around them. And then grab our item translocators, right? And yeah, just get them kind of lined up as well, right? That works. And this will just kind of distribute the items evenly, because the way I was doing it, it would had to kind of fill up one, then fill the next, and fill the next. Also was using 3 more translocators when we really don't need it for the amount of inventories we're pumping into and how fast they can use the items. I should be able to just do this now, right? Yeah, there we go. You can see there, just kind of spreads out very evenly. And they all get filled up. They're doing their thing. I will have to set the filters on those, but that isn't too big a deal. Here we go. Let's go grab some of that sugar. Oh, I have sugarcane on me. I just found another 15 blocks, didn't I? Let's get you done. Sweet. Probably another one. And we're just going to keep getting EMC now. You notice now that there's an input side and an output side. So it's going to make it so it never gets kind of filled up, which was a problem before with the first ones. If all the inventory slots kind of got full and would stop working. Now we have this giant inventory over here. My chance of filling this with this octuple pressed sugarcane before we end the pack is actually very low. But yeah, that works. Working perfect. Okay, so that's already taken care of. Let's go ahead, kind of drop off you. Let's go and set up our neutronium compressors here. Probably need some more cobble. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of gas, drop you off. That should be good there, actually. Let's do you. I put glowstone in those, right? Yes, okay. Because otherwise they'd be going slow. Okay, so yeah, to do these is going to be super simple here. Gonna kind of pump them down there. Then we're just going to kind of line them up in a row. And these things are going to be used to make our singularity. So if you actually open up the inventory here, there's just an inventory slot, and then nan, because it doesn't know what's going on. But you show the recipes here. To make, say, a lapis singularity, which is one we need to make, it actually takes 11,400 lapis blocks. So it takes a lot of blocks. We do have, I think, that many pieces of lapis in the system, but even kind of moving in here would be too slow. It's actually way easier to do it with VMC. So yeah, we're just going to do it straight up with VMC. And we could probably do almost all these with just items in the system. At the same time, I don't think we can move the items quick enough to really do it at any speed. And I just want to get this done. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Probably need some more translocators. Let's go ahead and grab that. I need some glowstone actually as well. Go to trans, grab a stack, drop off the rest. And yeah, let's just get this set up here. Then we'll have to fill out the filters. But like I said, I think there's only 13 blocks there. And there's only one I think we have to craft. Everything else we have pretty much on hand. So yeah, pretty easy all around. Just gonna set that all to glowstone. And that looks good there. So they're good. They're ready to go. If we go to at infinity. Yeah, no, I'm not at. No at. Just infinity. Check out the catalyst here. Let's grab our first four. We need iron, gold, lapis, and redstone. So let's grab our wireless crafting. So it was iron. There we go. There, that's an iron casing. That probably won't work. We'll need some gold. And it was lapis and redstone, right? So we go that. Grab one of them. And then grab some redstone. Sweet. So we got our first four. That's cool. What else do we have here? Just figured out. Trying to clean up my inventory a little bit. A little bit nonsense. We're going to need an emerald anyway, so I'm just going to grab that. I know we're going to need diamond as well, so let's go ahead and grab one of them. Sweet. And let's look at the other ones in infinity. Because I want to do them in order, just so I don't kind of mess it up. We're only going to do 8 out of the first batch here. On nether quartz, and then copper. Then we'll come back and kind of do a second run, and that'll finish it off. Copper and quartz here. So if we want quartz, we would need 4 of them. I'll finish that. And that'll kind of round out all our machines here. So we just go ahead and kind of set the filters. So we'll pop that there. That's taken care of. I don't know what I entered there. Gonna get that done again. There's a gold. Go ahead and grab our lapis. And there's a redstone. Sweet. And then we'll just drop in some of that sugarcane. And we'll be good to go. All around, man. Just everything will be done pretty sweetly and pretty fast, I think. That take a couple minutes though, probably 5 or 6 minutes, maybe a few more. We should do the last one here. I feel like I messed one up. Did I get emerald? Got quartz. No, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some sugarcane. Go here. I'm probably just gonna go with the septuple because these aren't gonna take an immense amount of EMC. Because if you look at kind of this here, I think actually the block there, like a lapis block is only 140 EMC. If I use any more, it's just going to be wasteful, right? I think the only ones that are going to take anything are the blocks of gold, the emerald, and the diamond, right? So probably put a little extra in there. But for most of these, I mean, like this one here, probably only going to take like 1. This one probably take like 3 or 4. This one, 1 for sure. That one, 1 for sure. Sweet. Which one's this? Quartz. That one probably only take 1 as well. Let's see here. Block of emerald. Block of emerald. Not sure about this one. I'm just going to throw like 10 in. Probably doesn't even take 10. Probably like 6 or 7. You know what? Let's put 10 in. So I don't have to worry about it. Probably a little wasteful, but at this point, it's just free stuff, right? The only thing that's going to do is slow me down a tiny bit. Working towards getting lots of the actual infinity catalysts. So do that. And these are ready to go. So if I actually want to turn this on now, all I have to do is this here. We're going to start just vomiting out blocks. I messed up something here. Redstone. Oh, I didn't give it any fuel. That would help. There we go. And yeah, as they kind of fill up here, you got to see the numbers going up. It's showing what we're going to get. So we're going to get an iron singularity out of this. But first we need to get 12,200 blocks in here. And then it'll get done. So that is already taken care of. I mean, we'll have to come back and do the other 5. Maybe I'll grab the items right now, just so we have them. So we'll just kind of go like you, probably drop you, and you off for right now. And then I think I know one or two. One was lead for sure. We definitely need a lead singularity. So let's grab you. Sweet. I know we need nickel as well. And then I'm not sure about the other two. I have to look it up. Grab you. Oh, one is flux electrum. We have to make that one. Also tin. We haven't done tin yet. Tin would be a singularity. You know, and I'm missing something anyway. I need to figure it out. Let's go infinity. That out. So it was tin, lead, silver. I need silver and flux electrum. Let's go ahead and grab some silver here. Grab a block of that. And flux electrum is going to be a little bit of work, but not much. We're going to need, what is here, electrum. We could grab just one of them. Then we're going to need, what, 5 redstone, I think it is. Grab 5. Sweet. And then we can kind of drop that off. Then we're going to have to set up these machines again because I was doing stuff. And I think I changed all the sides on them. Yeah, that should be input. And that should be output anyway. Actually, that's not right. No, let's change that. It'd be output here and no input right now. I think that's right. Yes. Because I don't have any recipes automated in this thing yet. I probably won't need it in this pack actually. But I'm just going to pump that in here. It's going to produce stabilized redstone. Then we're going to just tell it to be kind of imported by the fluid transposer. We will need to seg mill down that piece of electrum. Here we go, because it has to be in blend form. Go ahead and grab the blend. And that should make us our flux electrum, like the block. Where am I going here? Or I should say the ingot we need. Not ingot, what is it? Flux electrum blend. That's what we need there. At which point, we can just run that through an induction smelter. So we'll just kind of grab you. And probably turn you on, because that would be helpful. There we go. And then throw that back in. Then turn it back off. And there we go. We have our flux electrum. Go ahead and just pop that right in there. Maybe grab a stack real quick. And get a block done. So once these singularities are done, I can just pop these into 5 more. And then we'll be on our way to be done with that. So that is pretty awesome. So we've already got about close to 4,000 blocks in there. Curious how this is working. This should be working pretty good now. Yeah, that's working way faster. I was not getting, 3 of those that quick before. That is a way better setup. Awesome. I'm actually pretty pumped for that. I mean, just in the time of this video, we've already made 27 billion EMC, which equates to about, I want to say 7 of those infinity catalysts, because they take how much EMC after you make the first one? Yeah, about 3.4 billion. Yeah, about that much. Close to that anyway. And yeah, pretty awesome because we need a ton of those. So I guess the infinity ingot, if you look at that, get an idea of how many of these catalysts you need. To make one of these ingots here, you actually need 11 of the infinity catalyst. So yeah, that's a lot of EMC right there just to make one of those. You go to use on these, you'll see the armor that we need to make for the end game takes a ton of that. This one here, like that's a block right there. That's crazy. The transmutation tablet needs a couple as well. So you do need a lot of this stuff is basically what I'm trying to say there. Definitely a thing. Another thing we're going to need here. Let's go ahead, grab and mark it. Grab that. That's from Pam's. Go ahead and get one of them done. Take that, pop that down. Maybe grab some emeralds here. If I grab a couple emeralds, do that. Get that going in here. Actually, I'm looking for the rabbit egg. There's a rabbit egg in here. Pretty sure that's a wolf. That's a rabbit. Let's go ahead and grab that. I need this for our stew. So we're just going to go ahead and buy probably 2 of them. That'll probably work. And then I should be able to just put them down. And then I have to butcher one horribly. And get some of its meat. Stop moving. There we go. And you. There we go. I know it had to be done, but I don't have any rabbit's meat. So that takes care of that. So let's drop you off. There we go. Let's grab like a stack. And then I could just move that into the system, right? Because I think we need to make rabbit stew later too for the actual ultimate stew. I think we need a cooked one as well too. So I'm just going to go ahead and cook one off. There we go. That's cool. And then let's grab that rabbit there. I actually need 2 of the raw ones right this second. And then I think anyway, it's right here. I think this one's done. Yeah, so this one was just a pile of neutrons, and then 2 beef, 2 chicken, 2 raw pork chop, 2 rabbit, and 2 fish. So not too bad there. Then we can kind of take that one. I'm pretty sure it goes right there. And that's one more taken care of. So the last thing we really need here is the 13 singularities and the stew. So the stew is going to be a little more work. So if we go to stew here, kind of take a look-see, you'll see we need a lot of things here, but I don't have any of these foods. Actually, that epic bacon, I can make that real quick. Let's go ahead and grab some pork real quick. Most of them I'm going to have to buy the seeds, basically, from the market that I just made. And then do a little bit of crafting on a couple of them. But, not too bad. That is the smelter, right? Kind of smelt down that. Because I know when I eat bacon, I always like it smelted. Go ahead and grab some pork. And probably grab some epic. There we go. And there we go. We got our epic bacon, man. Sweet. I think that one went at here, I think. Let's go ahead. Check the stew. There. Looks like a good spot. And yeah, we're going to need to make rabbit stew. That one's actually pretty easy to make. We can just do crafting, it looks like. Oh, we need to bake a potato, but that's not too big a deal. The main ones we're going to have to craft up here are going to be this beetroot soup. So we need black pepper, which I think is a peppercorn. So we need to grow a tree for that. Need a beet, need an onion, and that's 1. I also need to make beef jerky, so salt. That is just I thought it was just a bucket of water. Probably get that one done real quick. Let's go to pot here. Pot at Pam. Go ahead and grab one of them. Then grab some water. Sweet. And just to make some salt, right? I didn't notice that the salt had EMC. Of course, that gave me mechanism salt. That's very confusing. Anyway, what was the other thing I needed? I need to look now. There was a kind of a rabbit stew, right? Rabbit stew. What was the one thing that I needed for that? Rabbit stew. There we go. I need a bowl. Let's go ahead and make a bowl. Sweet. Good to have you. Hopefully it's not like a bowl from that mod. Probably need a mixing bowl later too, so I might as well grab that. Let's see if we can make our rabbit stew now, though. Get that one done. Yeah, looks like we can. Oh yeah, we need to bake a potato, right? Go ahead and grab a potato. Do that. And, see if we can just get that smelted down. Awesome. And see how our potato's doing. The potato is probably delicious. Check that out. Just needs a little bit of butter, man. There we go. We got rabbit stew. And then we can probably take that one. I think that one went there. Figure that out later. And look at the rest of this, though. This thing's a little weird, just the way we have to do this. You know what I mean? Just craft with all the foods. Pretty easy in this pack compared to like PO2. But let's go to stew here. Check that out. And I may take a second here and go and grab all these seeds. Because literally it's just me walking around in the, I guess, going around in this thing. This thing's a little slow and tedious to kind of go through and find everything. Did those emeralds disappear? I feel like those emeralds disappeared. Maybe I only put one in there. But yeah, I need to kind of go through and find which seeds we need. I'm going to have to keep checking the recipes. Like, I know onion's one for sure. I'm going to grab that. Sweet. Maybe buy that. Did something just drop? Felt like something dropped. Anyway. But yeah, I'm going to have to go through and slowly kind of figure out exactly what I need here. Because it could get very confusing very quick. So basically what I think I'm going to do right now. Actually, we'll wait a couple seconds. Let this finish up. And then, yeah, we were good at first singularity right there. So let's actually turn that one off. Probably, oh, that one's not quite done. Getting ahead of myself. You see here, we're getting spillover, so it's actually wasting a little bit of EMC. That's kind of what I was talking about. And I didn't put enough EMC in this one, of course. So let's do that. Although I put way too much now. And, yeah. It's just messy, you know what I mean? Just the way you got to do it. There's really, I don't think there's a really clean way to do it, as far as I know. And okay, we're just finishing up our last catalyst here, and then we should be good to go. I did go ahead and grow up all the food we need, so I think we have everything. Already have some of it in our inventory here. So it's just, you know, throw it down on fertilized dirt, bone meal. That's that. Did have to buy all the seeds though. So anyway, I'll be back to that in a second. Also, I had to grow 2 trees. So I had to grow the peppercorn tree and the dragon fruit tree. So I have that one done as well. And yeah, we're just going to start crafting, I suppose. Let's go to, what do we need here? We need the, we're doing infinity, but we need the stew, right? It's the ultimate stew, right? And we already have all that stuff. We still need to do our beef jerky. I haven't done that yet. I could probably just grab that one. I'll finish that. The beet soup. How do we do beet soup? Soy milk? Oh, I did milk, didn't I? I didn't grab any buckets yet, though. I just threw it in here. We have this over at our rainbow generator setup. So, yeah, definitely have that there. Take care of that. Throw you in there. And we were looking at beet soup, which is not anything I would ever eat. But anyway, black pepper. How do we do that? I need a mortar and pestle. Let's do that. That's what we need the peppercorns for. Yeah. Usually I don't bother with this Pam stuff. I have to say. Not something I usually do. But definitely have to do it at least a little bit in this pack, no matter what. So we get our black pepper. We need some fresh milk. Wait. No, we can just do regular milk, right? Oh, we can use buckets. So what am I missing then? I'm just missing one item. And I don't know what it is. What do you mean beetroot? I could just make that. Go away. There we go. Do we have everything now? There we go. We got our beet soup. Next thing we're going to need is the meatloaf. What do we need for the meatloaf? Not much, actually. Let's go to meatloaf. What? Oh, I don't have ketchup, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and grab that. Do that. There we go. And then we'll need... I love meatloaf. I'm a big fan, have to say. It is a good time, man. Let's go ahead and grab our meatloaf. That's done. I was curious about EMC because I've just run around eating meatloaf all the time. And then the last thing I think is the stock, right? So we'll have to use stock. You actually get a bunch of that. That's actually really easy food in most packs. But anyway, we'll do carrot soup again. Which one am I on? I'm on carrot soup. We had to do stock. Then we have to do some heavy cream. We'll grab you. Then I guess we'll go ahead and finish that. Is that really it? I thought there was more than that. We might be done. Let's go ahead and check that out here. Can we shift that in now? So if I went to here now. Oh, it still needs the beetroot soup. Oh, there was one more stage of that, right? So we had to go here, and then craft it with itself, oddly enough. And now we should be able to just shift that in. Look at that, man. We got 4 ultimate stews. That is fantastic. I'm all excited now. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Our singularities, I don't know what order they go in there. I should go grab the last one anyway. And then we should be done. If I've, you know, accounted for everything, we're actually finished. And that's fantastic, because I will be able to get on to the end game of this. What am I looking for? Infinity. That is what we're going for. I might be able to shift this in, right? Oh, I can't. Why not? Why can't I shift that in? That's scary. Do I have something in there wrong? Oh, no. We'll see here. Fused, nickel, silver, lead. Fused, nickel, silver, lead. And would not put tin there? Ah, we got it. We have the Infinity Catalyst. Look at that. 3.4 billion EMC, just like that. We got a quest, man. We got it done. That is massive. Because that's basically the path to the end game right there. Check that out. Bam. Look at this. We got some fluid displays, which I don't need. I never showed these things. I think you just do that. Then you grab some like water or something. And then I think you can use an item on it. Yeah, it just looks like water. Just kind of animates it. I think you can kind of change it somehow too, maybe. Yeah, you can kind of make it flowing and other stuff, but not a big deal. I'm more impressed with this. I'm going to take that immediately, throw that in there, and now we can make Infinity Catalyst. Like with the 200 we got, let's go to Cana. Oh no, get the milk out of there with the filter. How many of those could I make? I can make 59, that's it. That's all I can make so far with the EMC we have. But we'll be able to make more and more and more. Kind of get that going. I think I said, what was it, 11 per ingot? So realistically, if I was starting to get into ingots, I can only make about 5 of them right now. Almost 6. And that's it. That's all, man. Definitely going to have to get more EMC. You think I can throw it here? But anyway, we got that done. That is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. and I'm pretty pumped for that. So, yeah, we can actually move forward here. I may have to idle for a bit and let EMC just build up. I mean, it's either that. I honestly don't know of a faster way. This is honestly the fastest way. The only other thing I could think of is adding more builders to the dimensions, right? So I could just go there, fly 1,000 blocks away, and set another one up. 512 by 512, and then call that a day. But anyway, we have it done. We are all finished, and I think I'm actually gonna wrap up this episode. I think we made a giant step today. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.